1992 EAA model EA9 made in Italy. This is imported by EAA Corporation, Florida. Again, it's around 1992. This is a copy of the CZ 75B, all steel, rubber grips, original condition. Probably been shot less than 100 rounds or so, maybe 75 rounds. Empty, of course, just like YouTube wants you to check everything. Empty. Alright, I don't like doing this with one hand, but I have a camera in the other. It's not too many videos. I think there's a couple videos online on YouTube of this particular model. One I think is in stainless steel, I believe, or nickel. The other one I think is a witness, and there's actually plenty of witnesses on there. Tangfolio, made in Italy, or manufactured in Italy, was shortly after this. EAA is the importer, and then Tangfolio came around, and made the witness. Now the witness is pretty closer to exactly what this is. There are smaller versions of it, you know, pocket size. But again, this was the newcomers of the bunch. It does not have Tangfolio inscription or stamped on these receivers or the upper slide. Like I said, let's see if you could read it. I can't quite get the phone focused, but as you can see, the model number EA9, and then it says F period T period, made in Italy, and then it says something about read your instructions, of course, and then manual free. It says, you know, which is funny, it says manual free from EAA Corporation, Florida. So they actually wrote that on here, you know, they stamped it into the upper receiver, manual free. That's pretty funny. But alright, it is a 9 para, which is the same as a 9mm or 9 Luger. Safety. This is a double action and single action. So, of course, when you have a 16 round clip here, this is 16 round. Stick it in, pull the slide back, one in the chamber, and then you could either cock it back and use it as single action, which is easier to control this because this is a heavy pistol. So this particular pistol weighs a good amount, especially if you get 16 rounds of ammo in here. I don't have a scale on me right at this minute, but I don't even know quite what it would weigh. So I'm gonna weigh that, and I'll put it in my description soon. So it's easier to control this like that, you know, the single action, pulling the hammer back. This is pretty heavy, like I said, which is actually more controllable as far as kick goes as your recoil. Today with the plastics, you know, and the polymers out there on the lower, you have a lot of kick with those. But this particular one is still quality made, like my CZ 75B high polish that I have. This is just a clone. I mean, this is a pretty close clone of comparability. Now I don't have the high polish with me right now because it's locked up, but I'll make a video on that to compare them soon. But there's a couple little differences on them. I won't go into that right now, but if you're looking for a good quality all steel pistol, very, very dependable, very reliable, and extremely accurate and extremely controllable. If you don't want to pay the $800,000 or more for a CZ 75B, blah, say that fast, right? You could go next with a clone, and if you go with an older clone, you're actually getting a really nice weighted pistol that is extremely well made. So there you go, 3-dot sight, of course. These sights are just a little bit bigger than my CZ original. But other than that, this is an extremely well built pistol. It's like a tank. I mean, it's, you know, to carry this every day, of course, would be pretty heavy. But actually, when I put it on my holster on my side, it actually equals the weight out. So it's really not too bad. Like if you wanted to go in the woods, you know, out in the woods somewhere, and you wanted to carry some high power, and you know you want to feel comfortable for security, it's actually not too bad. But for an everyday carry, go with the polymers. You know, I mean, it's with a Glock or whatever, or you know, the SCCY that I have. I have one of those, and I have a few different ones, but for an everyday. And also it depends. You're going into a park for a while, you're going out hiking, this would be the one to carry. So won't let you down. Won't let you down. So there you go. 16 round clip. Let me try to get a closer shot. It's in excellent shape. Excellent shape for a 92. There's the other clip I have, but it is loaded. This has the 16 rounds in it. So it's got some weight to it, like I said. But I only have the two clips. They are available, but they're hard to get because there's not too many out there. I mean, if you look online, you won't really find these. You'll find a lot of Witnesses, you know, the Witness model from the EAA Corporation, but you won't find these in particular. And there's not much out there online on the web. But good for the buck. I mean, you know, you're going to pay, like I said, up there between $400 and $600, but still a lot cheaper than a regular CZ. And if you want to spend another $200 to $500 on a CZ, this is still, compared to that, not bad. Not bad at all. So there you go.